Okay, hello, welcome to the weather update. It's about 10 o'clock, March 15th, 2020. So it's going to be a brief one because I'm just under a lot of stress given what's going on. So we had a fairly clear sky today. Some morning clouds. This doesn't show up too well, but we had a fairly clear sky over Long Island from, say, 11, 12 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m. onwards. So we had a pretty nice day. Looking at some of the temperatures, it felt a lot warmer than it was supposed to be today. So let's see. We're at 44 right now at Farmingdale Airport, and let's see what the high was, because it sure. Oh yeah, it soared up to 54. Wow. So we got up to 54 today. The predicted high was supposed to be only in the upper 40s. Much warmer than I expected. No wonder why. I did a hike today in the Pine Barrens. That'll be another video in Deer Park, and I'm glad I didn't make too long of a hike because it was pretty warm out there, 54 degrees. So yeah, I brought the jacket and I got hot, and I should have left the jacket at home. You know. So let's see what it's like at West Hampton, 41. Now here's something interesting about West Hampton. They radiated down to 28, and then they bumped back up to 41 again. So they had a little radiational cooling because they're in the dwarf pines, and then it bumped back up again. It looked like they had a sea breeze too, as well over there. So it was definitely warm enough to trigger a sea breeze. And you could see mostly cloudy, a few clouds at noon, and then by 1 o'clock they were clear. That was at West Hampton. So, yeah, much warmer than I expected today. Let's see what Central Park hit. Now, it was only out there, it was only around 50. It was a little cooler there. Central Park, 46 degrees. What did they hit? 54 too, well above normal. Let's take a look at New Jersey and see how warm they got, because this is very disturbing that we're seeing the models constantly underpredict the temperature, and not by a little bit, by a good amount. So it looks like they radiated there west of Toms River at 30, and they got up to 53. So, yeah, the models are really underestimating the warmth constantly, and I have a feeling that same thing is going to happen tomorrow. So we're just going to go look right at the surface here on this map, just looking at the weather this week. I'm not going to go beyond that. You can see we had this high here, very strong high building in from southeast Canada, and you can see we're going to have that easterly flow tomorrow, which may bring in some clouds, but it should be cooler tomorrow. Tuesday we have this weak front passing through, and Wednesday we should have a nice high building, and I'm hoping Wednesday can be a nice clear day, because we're going to be worrying about this next system here coming in, and that's going to bring us looks like some heavy rain Thursday, and then look at this, another soaker maybe for Friday, and then we have this high try to build in for next weekend here, taking that same position north of the area. But by and large, I think we're going to see those temperatures be above normal again this week. Let's take a look at that anomaly here and see what we've got. So here we go. So temperatures in New York tomorrow will be closer to normal, but then we go above normal Tuesday. You can see all that warm air. Look at all this warm air, and then look at all that. Friday could be much above normal. And then you see there's some cold air trying to get in, but it's mostly in the upper Midwest. Boy, would I love to be in the Dakotas. Enjoy some of that cold air, but we're not going to see that here. So let's go ahead and look at the temperatures. And again, we're looking at the GFS. Oh, boy. Okay, let's not look at that, because that was pretty bad. All right. Monday, tomorrow, you can see it's forecasting highs in the low mid-40s. Probably expect more closer to upper 40s possible. Tuesday, we see a little more warm air come in ahead of that cold front, so maybe we're going to see temperatures in the low 50s. Wednesday, look at this. Here we go again. So it looks like over Long Island will be in the 50s, probably mid-50s. And then look at that. For those folks in Jersey, you're going to probably be pushing 60 on Wednesday. And then look at Thursday, folks. We have this huge temperature difference here. Mid-40s over Long Island, but look, you're going to be in the 70s, Jersey. As the southern half, you're going to be just brutal, you know. And that's another thing now, with all these people staying home, once it gets hot, they're going to turn on the air conditioner, which is going to load up the electrical grid. Of course, probably not. I mean, look at this. Look at Friday. Look at the warmth Friday. We could be pushing 80 degrees in Jersey, folks. 70s on Long Island. So it's just the kind of weather we're doing. People have to go out. And New Jersey was mulling some kind of bans. Luckily, here in New York, thank God Cuomo is just saying they've got to have the capacity in these places, which makes a lot of sense. You know, space the tables apart, space the seats apart, you know, that 6 feet distance. But this is not about coronavirus. So let's take a look at the Well, before we do that, let's go ahead and look at the dew point, because I'm curious to see how humid it's going to get. Because we've heard so much about this thing, and the climate crisis is like completely, look at this. There's something going on over there, offshore there. It's like everybody's forgot about the climate crisis. Convenient distraction, I think. So, yeah, look at this. So, Thursday, not only going to be dealing with heat, look at how humid it's going to get. Dew points in the 60s over Jersey. Look at that. Wow, we could be seeing some upper 60-degree dew points in March. That's unheard of. That's absolutely insane. That is not normal at all whatsoever. No, that is definitely not normal. This is very disturbing with this climate crisis. So here is the GFS cloud forecast for Mars. Is the 18Z run. You see we start off clear, but you see we're going to have that easterly wind. I'm not going to bother with drawing it, but you can see that easterly wind is going to move these clouds that are offshore, onshore. And then we have the cirrus approaching from the west. So it's probably going to close in on us. Maybe we'll be lucky enough to get a clear morning. Then we're in the clouds Tuesday with a chance of showers. And then Wednesday we try to clear it out. That cirrus is probably going to roll in on us. Hopefully, maybe we can stay clear for most of the day before that cirrus rolls in later on in the day. And then tons of clouds Thursday, Friday with that stall front. And we might not get out of it until Sunday. Might get out of it. But that's a ways away. Things can change. So let's go to the NAM and look at our next precipitation event here. And this is for tomorrow. I don't have enough of the 0Z. And let's look at the 18Z here. I'm telling you, this ain't no one that's keeping me inside. I'm just, that's it. And no one should ever let you keep you inside, unless you're sick, of course. So tomorrow we don't have any precipitation. Tuesday we do have some rain over the area, and then it looks like something is developing. You can see it over here too. That is weird. That is. I mean, you're seeing such weird things going on with the weather right now. So for Wednesday, let's see how much rain that it gives us here. Probably, yeah, it could be a good steady rain in the middle of the day. Maybe even close to 3/4 of an inch in some areas, or half an inch. So you'll probably definitely need the umbrella Tuesday. It looks like kind of a wet day. Let's go and look at some of the other models here. So regarding the sky, let me look at windy.com. I'm curious to see what that model has as far as the temperature goes for the end of the week. Because, boy, that looks like one hell of a spike up with the temperatures. But first we'll start with the clouds. So you see pretty clear, but what's going to happen is I think tomorrow, so 9 a.m., yep, rolls it right in on us even at 9 a.m. These clouds coming in from the ocean here because we have that east wind. And that's going to help keep the temperatures down probably. And we'll probably be in the mid-40s. Maybe even a little colder than that. Let's take a look at Tuesday's warmth. So you can see that warmth on Tuesday. There's that system again. They all agree on this coastal system forming offshore. And then Wednesday, yeah, it's going to be in the upper 40s. So this has in the upper 40s. Let's see about the clouds. We might luck out. We might be able to have a mostly clear day if we can keep that cirrus away. And then this is the URL model now. This is what I have set on the windy. And here comes the heat for Thursday. So here you go. Jersey, you're in the 60s. All right, so yeah, mid-60s for Jersey. Long Island won't be as bad. It's Friday. That's going to be the day that's really going to blaze. Oh, boy, look at this. So look at these temperatures. Well into the 70s. Long Island, there will be a sea breeze, so you'll want to be on the south shore for that, I guess. Sure, and that's for sure. So, yeah, this is some pretty... And it will be humid, too. Let's look at these dew points. So it's going to feel kind of uncomfortable. Yeah, dew points in the 60s, so you're going to have humidity, too. This is really what we should be talking about, not this virus, this climate crisis. So that's going to wrap up this weather update. Of course, the mainstream media and the establishment want to keep you in fear. And, I'm going to urge you in every video to call your elected official. Tell them that life must go on. Tell the media life must go on. Life must go on. We have to keep going. All right? We can't let this virus stop us. We've got to instead focus on the real threat to humanity and the real threat to us, and that is the climate emergency we are in, and it continues to get worse. So thank you for watching this weather update. Take care, and have a good night.